This is designed at any point. You can stop and pause, and you can repeat each flow, each vinyasa, as many times as you like to build up your practice. Enjoy. Coming to your easy seated pose, whatever that might be. That could be Sukhanasana. You could come onto your knees or have the legs straight out in front. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Bringing ourselves into this session physically, mentally, emotionally. So just closing down the eyes, being aware of the breath. Perhaps the softening of the shoulders. And taking this moment to transition from whatever you've been doing to this time you're about to spend on yourself. Being aware of your body, listening to that feedback from your body as we move through our session, as you know your body best. So operating with a Ahimsa all the way through, not harming. So being aware of where your body is today. So moving from here, opening the eyes gently. Start to bring some movement to the body just by breathing in and up the shoulders, breathing out, letting them come down away from the ears. Breathing in and out. And take that to a roll of the shoulders if you feel like that suits you today. And then take the left hand down to the left hip. Take the right hand, breathing in and open up through the right hand side of the body. Breathe out. Swap that over. Lengthen through the left side of the body. Breathing the arm in and up. Breathing out, taking the arm down. Coming back down to that neutral position, feeling that balance across the hips. And when you're ready, I'm going to breathe in. Take the hands up as you breathe out. Turn to the right hand side. Take the left hand down to the right knee and the right hand behind. Over the shoulder. Nice calm breath. Next breath out. Come back to the middle. Reset. Breathe in, take the arms up to the sky. Breathe out, turning from the hips. Right hand to the left knee. Left hand behind. Looking back over that shoulder, nice calm breath. Next breath out, come back to the middle. And reset. Feel that balance across the hips, across the shoulders, across the sit bones. Before moving down to all fours, checking with that alignment with the hands underneath the shoulders, and then take the shoulders back a little bit to take that pressure off the wrists. Spread those fingers wide, taking the weight into those fingers as well, so you feel like you've got those sticky palms that you can lift up a little bit like gecko feet. Knees underneath the hips. And when you're ready, breathing in, take the belly down, lift the head, and breathe out, roll everything up, curling that back up. Breathe in, lift the head, drop the belly, and breathe out. Follow through with a few more in your own breath pattern. Come back to that neutral position. Breathe out back into extended Balasana child's pose. Breathe in, come back up, tuck those toes, and come to downward dog. Keep those knees nicely bent for this beginning one. And breathe out, come back down into Balasana. Breathe in and up to downward dog. Keep going in your own breath pattern. Always the best one for you rather than someone else's breath. Make this the last one, reach back in downward dog. Walk through by coming up onto those toes. And when you're ready, move those feet forward to the hands to come into forward fold. Keep the knees nice and soft. And then take that to a wee sway side to side. Bending those knees. And then breathing in, curl up through that spine. And come to your standing position, your Tadasana. Settle into that, see how that feels across the body. Right. Now, surya namaskar variation with a little twist. Breathe in and up, and breathe out, knees stop, forward fold, breathe in halfway. Breathe out, come down, hands down, take the right leg back, drop the right knee. Connecting with those abdominals, stabilizing the body, and then breathe in and up. Breathe out, take the hands down, step the foot back, join the right foot into plank position. Drop the knees on the next out breath. Lower the body down, keep the elbows in. Breathe up to cobra. Breathe out, back to downward dog. On the next breath in, lift up the left leg to the sky. As you breathe out, bend that knee, sweep through, bring the left foot to the left hand, and keep that right knee up in that high lunge position. Stabilize through those core muscles. Breathe in, high lunge, sweep. Breathe out, bring the hands down in prayer and turn from the hips. Bring the right elbow to the left knee. Next breath out, return back to middle. Come back up. Breathe in, take the arms up. Breathe out, step back. Gently to Tadasana. Breathe in. Breathe out, soft knees, forward fold. Breathe into halfway. Breathe out, take the hands down, step back with the left leg, drop the left knee. Stabilize through those core muscles. Breathe in and up. Breathe out. Step back to plank. Breathe out, drop those knees, lower the body down. Breathe in and up to cobra. Breathe out, back to downward dog. Next breath in, lift up the right leg, the three-legged dog, stretch that up to the sky. Breathe out, bring that right leg through to the hand. Keep up in that high lunge position. Engage those core muscles to stabilize. Breathe in and up to that high lunge. Breathe out, bring the hands down through prayer. Turn from the hips, bring the left elbow to the right knee. Breathe out, come back to center. Breathe in, take those arms back up. And breathe out, step gently forward to Tadasana. Okay, breathe in. Breathe out, we're going to step back with the left leg into warrior two. Hips are turned towards the long edge of the mat, and that right knee is over the right ankle. We're going to breathe in, feel that energy through the feet, through the arms, lengthen up through the front body. As we breathe out, we're going to bend that arm, right arm, take the right elbow to the right knee. Stretch up with that left arm, lengthening out through that body. And as you breathe in, come back to warrior two. Breathe out. Side angle pose. Breathe in, back to warrior two. Breathe out. Moving through in your own breath pattern. Come back, meeting warrior two. This time, breathe out. Bring that elbow down. This left hand this time if you can, we're going to slide it round, small of the back towards the hip crease in the right hip. And now either staying here if this is where you're feeling comfortable, or we can take this right hand and slide it down towards the mat, keeping that left shoulder back. And again, either staying here or we're going to take this to a full bind by breathing out, sliding that shoulder down, taking that right hand underneath towards that hand at the back, the left hand at the back. Feeling that engagement through the feet, still keeping up that engagement on the inside edge of the left foot. To unravel ourselves, just before we do, see if you can look up at that left shoulder, see if that left shoulder can stay back a little bit. And unravel that right hand, come up onto the fingertips as you breathe in, unravel the left hand back up. Engage those core muscles, strengthening through the front of the body. And as you breathe in, bring those arms back up to warrior two. From here, just adjusting the feet, lifting up that right foot, turning and turning that left foot towards the front, the short edge of the mat now, and come into your warrior two on the other side. Breathing in, feeling steady in that base. If you need to change your base, make it a little bit wider so you're feeling stable. Do so now before we begin. Breathing in, warrior two, left leg leading. On the next breath out, bringing that left elbow to the left knee, sending that right arm all the way up. Breathe in, back to warrior two. Breathe out, elbow to knee. Working with your own breath pattern. And that peak of the inhale, feeling that length through the front body. Meet back in warrior two. And then breathe out. Come back to side angle pose. Nice relaxed breathing. Breathe out. Take that right arm behind towards the left hip crease. Looking back over that right shoulder so that you can see that shoulder's coming back. When you're ready, breathing out, slide that hand down, the left hand towards the mat. Staying wherever you feel comfortable, honouring yourself and knowing where your edge of comfort is today. Otherwise, on the next breath out, bringing that right hand round underneath the thigh. Sorry, left arm round underneath the left thigh, otherwise you're being a really big knot. And seeing if you can look at that shoulder, that right shoulder, feeling that engagement through the feet. And when you're ready, unravel that left hand, take it back to the mat. Engage down through that hand into the ground. Lift up that right arm. And on the next inhale, engage those core muscles and use that to wave back up and through to your warrior two. Turn the feet, both feet, into that star position. So we're looking at the toes pointing towards the corner of the mat. Bring the hands down to the hips. In our star position, breathe in, keep the knees soft. Breathe out, take the sit bones back in space and come into goddess squat. Breathe in. Breathe out, back to goddess squat, the sit bones going back in space and working through in your own breath pattern. This is the last one. Breathe out, bring the hands to your hips. Walk the feet in. Come back to Tadasana. Turn to the front of the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out, soft knees, come to that forward fold. Breathe in and up. And breathe out, take the hands down. Step back into downward dog. Settle into that downward dog. And when you're ready, breathe in, come up onto the toes, bring the weight forward to a high plank position. And breathe out, back to downward dog. Breathe in to that high plank position. Breathe out, back to downward dog. Keep going in your own breath. Come back to downward dog. And breathe in. Bring the knees back down to that all fours position. Tabletop. And then come back down onto the sit bones. Come back to your easy seated position. Breathe in. And breathe out. Turn to the right again. Bring those hands down into that twist, just like we did at the beginning. Nice regular breath. That twist. Re-energizing the spine. Breathe out, come back to center. Breathe in and up. And breathe out, come to that twist on the left hand side this time. Right hand going to the left knee. twist, releasing any tension through the spine. Breathing out, come back to center. Come back to that cat-cow breath. This time, just where you're sat, breathing in, lifting up, and breathing out, rolling that back. As if that belly button was trying to get to your spine. And you're drawing a nice vertical circle with your head. Come back to that neutral position. Check in with that balance across the sit bones, across the shoulders. And coming to close down the eyes and come back to that observation of the inhale and the exhale. And knowing that from here, you can either come to Shavasana and a relaxation and a meditation, or you can gently breathe in, take the arms up to the sky, and bring the hands to prayer, and bring them down through center to seal in the practice. Namaste.